Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Dominion Homework series. Today I want to show you the combination between Bridge and Royal Carriage. Bridge is a nice card that reduces the cost of every card in play. In the game, your own cards and the cards in the supply. Every card costs one less when you play it. And it also gives you the +1 buy and +1 coin, so the +1 buy is important here, so that you can make use out of the reduced cost. And one bridge alone isn't that impressive, but the thing with Royal Carriage is that you can call it from your tavern mat and replay the action that you just played, and so that way you can play the bridge 7 times. That makes province costing 1. And you have 8 buys, so you can empty the provinces all in one turn. So be careful though. Bridge and Royal Carriage are both strong engine enablers, and if there's a good engine, the combo by itself in its pure form is probably not fast enough. You can expect it without support to end the game about turn 14. If you are lucky, you'll get it a turn earlier, and if you're unlucky, a turn later. About that, that is about the expected turnout though. And a strong engine can obviously outpace that. But everything other than that, even a good engine might just lose because it can't get enough points that quickly. So what you want to do, you basically have to think about this as 2 phases. The first phase in this combo is you want to get 6 of this Royal Carriage cards, and since there are 10 in supply, 6 is more than half of the pile. And if your opponent is going for the same strategy, that is the most important objective that you have, to get 6 of those Royal Carriages. Because if you have only 4, and that's what's left over, if you have 6, your opponent can at maximum get 4, then the combo is basically destroyed. You can't do it with 4. With 5 you can get quite a lot of points and maybe pile out. But with 4, all provinces still cost 3, and you also don't have enough buys to do anything. So 6 is what you want, and if both players get 5, well, then you are onto an interesting game. So how do I achieve that the fastest to get the Royal Carriages? The standard opening would be a bridge and a silver. And I also tried in this kingdom to get some trashing going first, and also gain silvers or coins with Amulet. So I opened Amulet Silver. In the end, I was exactly as fast as just ignoring any trashing here. So to show you the combo in its purest form, I will just ignore trashing, which you can basically do since, well, some treasures help you. Hitting 5 temple treasures like Masquerade, something that trashes estates very good, but your usual treasure is no tempo card and doesn't help you hit 5. So you have to consider that when you want to go for treasures. They can make your game plan more consistent though. So I want to open just bridge silver. So here I have an interesting choice. You could think that you just want another bridge here, but actually for the combo you only need 1 single bridge in your deck, and 2 bridges just hurt you if they collide too much. If they collide, they just hurt you too much, so I just go ahead and pick up another silver here. And 2 silvers is about what you want anyway in this combo. So I get my first Royal Carriage here. And the second one. third one just like that. So here I don't have anything, but I can put 2 royal carriages already on the mat. Okay, so now we have the interesting choice of calling a royal carriage. We will have 5 coins without it, and the royal carriages cost 4, but if I call 1 royal carriage here, I will have 6 coins and they cost 3, so I will be able to buy 2 of them. And if I call both, I reduce the cost to 2, and I have 8 coins. No, I have 7 coins, so I could buy 3 of them. So now is the interesting question, am I mirrored or am I under pressure to get 6 royal carriages? So if I am, I totally do that. If I don't, I just wait for the next turn and hope that I get my last one. I will for sure, if you can, use your carriage to get an extra royal carriage, then you do that. And I guess I just, well, if you are under pressure, and actually every carriage you call, if it means you can buy another carriage, you should probably do that. So I could just test it out here if it works just fine. I hope you got what I meant here. So now I have 6 of the royal carriages, and that also means at this point I can start picking up extra bridges, because I want to maximize the chance to have them collide as soon as possible with after I have 6 royal carriages on the mat. So I have 2 bridges now. I could get another bridge, but maybe this will be the last shuffle, hopefully. I just get a ghost town here to increase my draw potential. Oh, that's nice. I can pick up another carriage on the mat. And from this point, I basically need nothing else but my bridge and my carriage. So, well, I could already start with green, but I guess another ghost town just speeds up this shuffle here. Nice 3 additional carriages, and I didn't see any bridge. That's fine, because that maximizes the chance to have the combo ready next turn. And I have 5 on the mat. Just 1 more needed. I will just pick up another ghost town. And as you can see, the ghost town was, well, the ghost town was what drew me my another bridge. So I had 2 bridges bottom decked, so the ghost towns actually mattered. They gave me a full turn here, a full turn earlier to the combo. Of course I can get unlucky and the last carriage is down here, then I am probably at least 1 turn later, but it can also be a few more turns that I lose that way. So I have the bridge in play, and I can call all the royal carriages on it. Now I have 7 coins, 8 coins, and I can buy all the provinces, 2 duchies, or whatever I want, because the bot already got 2 provinces, so that was actually very fast. Quite lucky, I guess, with the hitting, how often I did hit 5. So turn 12 is quite a good outcome, I guess. So other things you be careful. You have to be careful about. Some attacks really hurt. If you get under constant discard attacks or junked with curses and you just don't hit 5 again, well, that can slow you down a lot. Also, you will need a lot more time to shuffle. Especially things like ghost ships slow you down a whole lot. It just makes you shuffle so much less often. Yeah, and also always be on the lookout for a pile out win with less than 6 carriages. Maybe you have 4 or 5 on the mat, but you can just use them and a bunch of silvers and coins to grab 4 provinces and remaining duchies if just 4 provinces are left, or 5 carriages to pile 5 or 6 provinces if you have enough coins. I guess 6 provinces is too much, but with 5 carriages you need like 4 additional coin treasure cards to get 5 provinces, so that's possible. Yeah. We have also another card that combos with bridge here in this kingdom, Native Village. That's also described as a 2-card combo of the early days of Dominion from Seaside and Intrigue, and it works quite interesting, that you basically pile your native village match with everything you can find, and hopefully also a lot of bridges, and you also buy 6 to 7 bridges, well, I guess 7 at least, huh? And then you store all of it on your mat and you pick all of it up in one mega turn. But that combo is at first it's slower than the Royal Carriage, and it's also a lot less reliable, and well, slower is basically the thing. If it costs you like 17 turns or so, the engine would already piled out a lot earlier, because you drain the native village pile, you drain the bridge pile, and also if it's mirrored, 5 bridges don't get you all that far. So yeah, it's basically a game of, if you are mirrored, a game of piling out there with other cards and provinces. So yeah, that basically is a combo for weak boards where there's nothing really else to do, I guess. But Royal Carriage and Bridge also can be potent on engine boards if they are not too aggressive with the attacks, or if they are not extremely fast. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.